Hello, markeedragon, and welcome to my backyard. I have a wonderful backyard here. It's like a jungle. In fact, this is the kind of area that you'd find in some first-person shooter warfare game. And a game that I'm thinking of is Blackshot Europe. Now, I don't know if they have any jungles in it because all I've seen is concrete jungles so far. But that's what it reminds me of. Now, I have a question today. And I'm going to have a code for Blackshot. This is the first one I'm giving out, so stay tuned. So I have a question here from Earth3Owns, and he says, I got a question. What is your opinion on a lot of the new MMOs realizing that free-to-play, but having a cash shop choice? And he's referring to free-to-play as opposed to a subscription based, and also free to play, of course. You don't have to buy the game to try it. And he says he personally likes likes it, and what are my thoughts on this? Do you think it's a good system for people who can't afford games, or because the company can earn more cash? Both. Now, so what I see that back there? See that wind chime back there? You like that? Maybe we'll get a little wind and it'll go off while I'm doing this video. So, okay, the benefits of free-to-play is that with a free-to-play game, you can try it before you buy it, and that's great for the customer. Now, for the video game publisher, it's also great. And now, some of the origins of free-to-play come from Korea, I believe. That might be a little bit too specific, but Asian markets. And they started free-to-play and then allowed you to buy items in-game. And this has been going on for quite a long time. Now, in the United States here, in our Western markets, it's something that you may have noticed is a fairly new thing that's only been going on for a few years. Well, it's actually been going on for a lot longer than a few years, probably at least 10 years. And over there, they see more numbers of higher sales when they're doing free-to-play. Over here, it works out pretty much the same. Statistics for one of the games that I saw was that per paying player, they were earning $44 a month, as opposed to like playing for World of Warcraft, 15 bucks a month. EVE Online is what, gosh, it's like 17 something a month, unless you do their annual plan, which then it's like 10 bucks a month, I think. I saw something that said that you could save money that way. So anyway, the free-to-play, now there's something to be considered with free-to-play, and that is that not everyone actually pays to play. And so that number of $44 per paying player is just that, per paying player. And there may be 10 other players, or 9 other players, let's make math simple, 9 other players who are not paying a thing. And so, if let's say there's 9 other players playing, but not paying anything. God, I'm gonna get tongue-tied. There it goes. I got tongue-tied already. So there may be these other people who are playing, but not paying, and so you got to kind of figure that in. So if there's 9 of them that are paying or playing but not paying, and 1 of them that's paying while playing, then you've got a total of $4.40 per player. Now, $4.40 per player is not bad. Now, Victor Kisley, World of Tanks, he once told me that there is good reason to have those people playing who are not paying anything. And he says because they're cannon fodder. Which, if you don't know what that is, it means they're targets. They are there for the enjoyment of other people to kill, type of thing. And so that's needed. We all need targets, especially in first-person shooter like Blackshot. Free-to-play has its place, And I think that it's here to stay, and that actually we're going to have a lot more games come out this way. And we're starting to see some hybrid stuff. Even in World of Warcraft, even though it's a monthly subscription and you have to pay for the game, they have started introducing some cash items into the game. And so, you know, it's starting to be kind of a hybrid. I don't know that they'll ever completely switch over, but they may. Now, some other things that have switched over is, I believe, Dungeons & Dragons Online switched over, Lord of the Rings Online. What other famous games have gone over? There are others. And then there's like the hybrid stuff like EVE Online, which you have to pay a monthly, but you can turn in your subscription for ISK in the game, which then allows you to buy anything. And so in essence, it's kind of like a cash shop as well, except it works a little bit differently. Now, let me tell you a little bit more about Blackshot Europe. And you don't have to be in Europe to play this. You can play it from anywhere. And Blackshot is a first-person shooter that is, it's pretty cool looking. It reminds me of Counter-Strike, and it's got some other good qualities to it. And it's twowar.com, TWOWAR.com. And there you're able to get all kinds of, they actually have 3 different games there, and another one of them, they have a Navy game, which I love, naval games, that I understand I'm going to be able to get some beta codes for their upcoming new version of their naval game. And now, I'm not promising that. It's just my understanding at the moment, so don't be disappointed if it doesn't happen. Just be excited if it does happen. So, this package right here is worth 20 euros, this code right here. And it's a U.S. Marine package, lasts for 30 days. It gives you multi-weapon gear, an M4 Strider, M4 SOP MOD. I'm sure these are all gun names. An SMF knife, an additional experience of 30% plus 30%, additional bonus points of 30%, Medkit Premium and Tactics Package 1. Now, let's see, can you see this here? Let's see there. There we go. Okay, so this is twowar.com, and you can find the game there. I'll also include a link in the description. And give it a shot, no pun intended, and let me know what you think. They provided me with a bunch of codes, so we're going to see some more codes for that, and then we got some other codes coming up from Dririum's, and I've got a Star Wars, I said Star Wars Galaxies last time, and you guys all corrected me. It's Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic code that's coming up soon, and it's sponsored by a fan site, so we're going to give them some props here too. Now, coming up, it's going to be a little bit of a lull. We're going to have about a week before the next video, and the reason is that now that I live down here in Mississippi, it's a holiday for Mardi Gras, and we're going to go out to the parades. We're going to see a few of them, and I'm going to try filming in front of one of the parades. Now, this might be dumb, but I'm going to try it, because even we went to a parade in one of the little towns here last week, and I got a whole bunch of beads. It was really cool, but it also is dangerous. I got beamed several times with beads pretty hard, and so then if I'm out trying to film and have the parade in the background, can you imagine? I'm going to be a target when they see the camera out there. I know I'm going to be a target. So maybe I'll have to wear a helmet. maybe I'll wear one of my helmets while I'm out there filming. We'll see. Anyway, everybody enjoy the code. Check out Blackshot. By the way, it's a free-to-play game, so you can try it, and then if you like it, you can put some money into it, or you can be cannon fodder. See you there.
You should subscribe to his channel, because he's going to give away this sword.
So tell me, if you won this sword, what would you do with it?
Oh my goodness, I would be in 7th heaven to begin with. Then I think I would pick a place in my house that was probably where everyone would see it and hang it on the wall.
Wow, this is how much you love the game?
I love it. I love it more than any other game.
Do you know what game we're talking about?
Well, I can pretend, can I?
Okay, so everybody,
Everybody,
subscribe.
just look at this. Yes, subscribe.
Yep.
And you may be the winner of this beautiful sword. Check it out.
Thank you, Linda.
Okay.